So, I had the misfortune of recording this entire episode with half of it missing audio because at some point, I don't know if I brushed up against my microphone or if I willingly turned it off or what, but my microphone was off for half of this video. Half of the previous video, but you know how it is. Since there is no editing in this series, I couldn't just cut out the inaudible bits and sort of sew this part onto the first half of the video that I did record. So pretty much what happened was I upgraded the village. Yeah, this is tough because, well, I mined a massive tough geode in the hopes that a bunch of iron ore would spawn in it. Spoiler alert, no iron spawned. I did get a couple of gold from it though. However, I don't have any need for gold at the moment. I made this lodestone, which has a cheaper recipe now. It's 1 iron ingot surrounded by a bunch of chiseled stone. And so, yeah, I have a lodestone. I have a compass locked onto the lodestone. I upgraded the village. And yeah, I have a lot of blocks, ha ha ha. So you may not understand why I'm frustrated because the previous episodes may have been like, say, 20-30 minutes long, so half of the video missing is nothing and I can easily re-record it without too much problem, except this episode was originally around an hour long, which means I went around 30 minutes without any audio, and so yeah, haha. Anyway, I had to scrap the entire first video even though only half of it was missing because of my roles for this series, and so, yep, here I am, complaining to you all anew. Anyway, dirt. Where do I put the dirt? Where do I put my dirt? I put my dirt right here. I don't know why it says dirt blocks. Oh, because of the sand. Yeah. You know, that checks out. Cobblestone. I have tons of that from upgrading the houses. I also have mossy cobblestone, but I consider that stones rather than cobblestone. Toss in my deep slate as well as all of my tuff. And I have wheat seeds. Oh wait, I actually need my tuff because one thing that I didn't fully record, I don't believe, because I realized, finally, that my video had an issue, was me fixing up the well. I did smelt my copper, so yeah, I have tons of that again, which is great because I need pickaxes. Why do I keep checking my wood crafted? I need to look into wood. Wood. I actually need 2 more sticks because I want to make 2 copper pickaxes instead of the 1. Oh yeah, I also made the stone cutter because apparently I didn't have one. And, well, I need a different tough block. So, yeah, there's that. I believe I have you all fully up to date now. Well, actually there was one other thing. I traded with my farmer villager, finally. Because apparently I had a lot of wheat in my chest that was just sort of, sitting there. I say no more. Anyway, it's time to get back to upgrading the well. I'm gonna break this iron pickaxe doing this because, well, I already used up like 98% of its durability. And so, now that that's broken, I can use my copper pickaxes. This is the upgraded well. Oop. There we go. And place it there. Well, it's not fully upgraded. I still need to change the blocks up at the top. But first, I gotta fix this for my sanity. I need to fix it for my sanity. You know, the blocks aren't actually matching perfectly here, but I think I actually prefer it like that. I don't know why. But for this one, I don't think I need to use the same blocks for both layers. 1 and 2. Oh wait. There's still these 3. Break. Wait, 3? This is 4. Well, there we go. Okay, the base is done. I'm sure these guys want their bell back, so, there you go. Yeah, see, he liked that. Yeah, I traded with this guy. 20 wheat for emeralds. Well, technically I traded with him twice, so 40 wheat for 2 emeralds. Alright, now time for the ceiling. Why is there an iron golem up there? You need to come down, sir. You do not belong up there. Why do these guys keep staring into my soul like I'm doing something wrong, like I'm not fixing up their village for them? Shoot, scram. I know this is like your hangout place when you're taking a break from work, but like, go. This is now a construction zone. I am not liable for any and all injuries that may befall you from you choosing to stay here while the construction is ongoing. So, if you lose your life from falling bricks, I am not liable to give reparations to your families. So, leave. You will get no benefit from being in this construction zone where you do not belong. Okie dokie. Let's make it taller. And there we go. Why can't I? What the? What? Why was the placing all finicky like that? Whatever. Oh, yeah, it's finicky there too. Oh, what? Huh. I wonder how this is happening. Is it lag that's causing the weird placement issues? Might be. Might not be. Who knows? There we go. Alright, I need to replace the torches so no mobs can spawn up here. Break you. Do I still have my water bucket on me? I hope so. So like a water bucket clutch down? Yep. Ah. We don't speak of that. That never happened. Alright, you all saw nothing. Oh. No, I don't like that. I don't think I call this upgraded. Okay. Get rid of these sides here. I'll replace them with stairs, maybe. Ooh. And this side. Okay, this is better. I'll break the corner blocks up there rather than make another outcropping to break them. There we go. Which means I'm gonna have to pick up my torches that I just placed. There we go. And there we go. And now I can put them back on the corners again. Put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Now I think I could consider this an upgraded well. Well, you know, it's still a bit weird. I can't say that I like this. I may just have to build a new well. I mean, that one can stay there for a while. I'm not going to do anything to it. But that is on my itinerary now. Replacing that well. Maybe even moving it. Because I do want to expand this village. Alright, so I was going to wait until a new video before I did this, but considering I had to delete the entirety of the previous video that was meant to be this video, I will just do it in this video. In this take. Right, so what I wanted to do was upgrade my own house. Now, naturally, I won't be able to upgrade it fully right away because I've started running out of tuff. However, I can, there we go, do some of the basic upgrades, like Changing the base cobblestone into chiseled deep slate. Okay, now place you, and you. So with the other, that's a part of the wall. With the other houses, I made it go all the way around, so I'm going to do it with this one too. With my own, me own. Okay, is there cobblestone right there? No, there isn't. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I need exactly 1 chisel tough to make this go all the way around. Yep, 1 chisel tough. My math is mathing. Great. Hopefully I could turn tough bricks into chisel tough. Please tell me I can. I can make chisel tough bricks, but all of my other tough is... You know what that means, everybody? It means me have to go back into me mine, where I've spent all me time mining tough to find me some of me iron. Okay, Green Noodle, you cannot be here. No green noodles allowed in my village, no siree. Okay, all the way down these stairs because I have mine deeper into the deep slate, and that's where the tough is. So I'm gonna have to go like 12 blocks into the deep slate, whereas previously my mine only went like 2 blocks into the deep slate layer. Yada yada yada. Yet see, massive tough geode. All of these air blocks you're seeing around here, all of that was originally tough. I had a lot of tough. Surprisingly, I've expended all of it upgrading my village. I spent all my time upgrading my village like that and recorded it all for you all, only for my audio to not have been getting recorded for the latter half of the video that was going on an hour long. Woe is me, misery is me. Yeah, so the reason why I was mining out this tough geode is because I was under the impression that iron generates in large chunks within the tough. I mean, I've seen it, but apparently that might have been a modded thing because I haven't actually unearthed any iron while mining this geode. Just a couple of gold, as I said earlier. No iron. No FE. However, then I remembered that, like, iron golems spawn naturally because this is a village. And I have plenty of villagers, so I could just farm the iron golems for iron. I might even make an iron golem farm. Not in this video, because this recording session is dragging on because of mistakes made on my behalf. Now I'm paranoid. I keep looking at my microphone like its audio isn't turned on. Yeah, there's no iron in this. I don't... there is no iron within this tough geode, so I don't know what the point of me mining it out was. I mean, I upgraded the village, but that wasn't my intention of mining this. It was just sort of a natural outcome. I think I may still upgrade my village with deep slate later, because I'm pretty sure deep slate has a higher blast resistance than tough does. So naturally, I should use the stronger material to build houses for my peons, right? Happy peons are productive peons, as I like to say. And what's the best way to keep a bunch of vegans happy? You give them a home. Speaking of vegans, I'm surprised that my peons haven't actually started an uprising against me just yet, considering I have multiple pens of animals in the village. I mean, they don't eat meat. I eat meat. They don't. For some reason. No, seriously. Jokes aside, why don't villagers eat meat? Like, why can't you breed them with meat? I feel like more people would have an abundance of meat than an abundance of crops, because realistically, people are going to gravitate to the best food sources, which I guess would actually be golden carrots. So I guess they may have an excess of like carrots, but wouldn't they want to keep those for themselves to make golden carrots? So wouldn't it be a nice update if you were able to make villagers procreate with meat? Who knows? I don't know why I've started mining again. Oh hey, would you look at that? More tough. I don't think I'm gonna waste my time mining out this geode. If the last one has shown me anything, it's that iron doesn't actually have a higher chance of spawning in tough, like I was under the impression that it did. So, skipping over all of the tough until I may need it again. Although I doubt I'll ever need tough again. Oh right, I was gonna mine down to common diamond levels, which is like what, negative 35Y now? I don't know, I don't really keep up with all those minute Minecraft details. I'm pretty sure that's the case though. Alright, I'm gonna light this place up and then head back up to the surface so I can continue upgrading my home. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, let's start here. Here. 1, 2, 3. You should not be here, young man. Okay, there we go, fixed. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, this area should be safe from mob spawns. You know, I'm fighting the urge to dig out this entire tough geode too, thinking that there might be iron hidden behind here, but I seriously doubt there is, because Minecraft hates me. Maybe I should use TNT. Oh, well, there goes my pickaxe. I have no new ores either, so that was a waste, an utter waste. However, I still have, like, what, 39, 36 copper? Yeah, I think it's 36 because I used 6 to make copper pickaxes when I had a total of 42. And 42 minus 6 is 42 minus 6 is 36, I think. Yes, it is. My brain went poof there for a second. Almost there. I see the light of day. Oh, I see the light. Praise be to the Lord that it is day upon my return to the surface. Okay, well, I'm back at me village. Oh, hey, this iron golem's damaged. Don't worry, bud. I have the perfect fix for you. Just follow me. You'll have to follow me angrily, but just follow me, and I will... Oh my god, that's a fast iron golem. I will fix you right up. He could have hit me right there. I'm so glad I moved onto the block when I did. And give me more iron. I would love a new iron pickaxe. How much iron have you dropped for me, good sir? You dropped 4. Nice. Just 1 off from dropping me the maximum amount that you could. Alright, I got potatoes. Give me those. Are these potatoes? No, that's wheat. Okay, so this is a full grid pattern. Now let's do the same here because I want my potatoes. By the way, fun fact for you people, potatoes are actually really good for you. Oh, look at that, another iron golem spawned. Okay, you can follow me as well. I can always use the iron. Oh, that was another close one. Please perish for me and drop your droppings that I could shove onto a stick and wave around. How many iron this time? This time I got another 4. Interesting. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or unlucky with these drops, because did they like boost the amount of iron you could get from an iron golem or something? Like on average, not in total, because oh, there's the third one. I'll leave that one be since it's becoming night. So I need, alright, I had to remember there for a second why I went mining for tough again. It's because I needed chiseled tough, because for some reason you can't turn tough bricks into chiseled tough, because then it would make you chiseled tough bricks, which are not the same as these things somehow. Anywho, my village is nice and coming up. For a second I thought there was a hole in my wall, and I was confused on how in the world that could have happened, because no creepers have blown up on me in a long while. Right, I need sticks, wood crafted. Oh wait, this is what I need signs for. Yeah. I needed to mark my chests. Anyway, I got a new shiny copper pickaxe. By the way, I posed this question in the previous recording session for this video, where I had to delete it. I am still salty about that, and I'm going to be salty for that for the next couple of days. Anyway, so I have posed a question for you all to answer. Should I or should I not play with the Excalibur resource pack? I'm leaving that all up to you, because without the resource pack I can make higher quality videos for you all, because I'll have to deal with less, lag. But with the resource packs, everything looks better. So I would appreciate an answer if you would ever do so for me. Okay. And there we go. That's another wall removed in the name of upgrades. Good thing it's day now. It'd be a pain if one of those baby zombies, one of those new baby zombies, came running through the holes in my walls. Okay, there we go, and there we go. I actually like the tough bricks in comparison to the normal cobblestone. They have a far more sleek texture. There we go. And there we go. Gotta fix my outside lights. And now I need to come out here for ease of access for these walls. I am almost done with my house. There we go. I am still patiently waiting for a wandering trader to spawn that I could buy a sapling from. Preferably, I would like a spruce sapling, or yeah, it's really just the spruce sapling, because I like the cherry logs. Not a huge fan of the stripped logs or their planks though. And pell oak trees, you have to grow those like dark oak trees, so you need a 2x2 growth pattern. So you would actually have to buy 4 of those saplings to grow one of the trees. So that's out of the question, because I am too poor for that nonsense. And so really my only option are the spruce trees. Or, I guess, the jungle trees or acacia trees, but, you know, I don't like those ones, so. Almost done. I don't remember that cobblestone having moss on it. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't build this house new. It originally started as a normal 3x3 villager home, so. Yeah, everything's good out here. Let's put torches over each of my windows. There we go, and there we go. And that's to prevent mobs from... Why is this tree so close to the wall? You know what? Who knows? I'm not paid to think. Now, the only parts I really need to upgrade are those top bands, but, you know... I don't have any scaffolding to do that. Oh, you know what? I would love to buy bamboo from villagers. Can you buy bamboo from villagers? I'm not actually sure about that one, Chief. When will this rain end? Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of rain through this whole recording session. And I'm not joking about that either. It feels like rain happens almost every day. Or at least every 2 days. And it's frankly kind of annoying. Do I have any string? No, I don't have any string. I would like to get some string because I would like to go fishing, but string does not come easy, for I need spiders to chop the heads off of to get said string. My cat keeps trying to pull stuff off my desk. Okay. There's some Reuben. Hello there, pillagers. I don't have a shield, so I shall avoid you. What the... What a weird terrain generation. I didn't build that. Okay. What's over... Do I have my compass on me? Good, I do. This will always lead me home. As the saying goes, country road, take me home. Yeah, why does this... Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. For real, I am getting flashbacks here. It almost... With how little biome variety I've been seeing, it almost feels like I'm back in my first, mostly vanilla world where I purposely, subconsciously set the world to a plains only biome. Okay, well, I would like a new tree. Or, you know, a wandering trader. Actually, no, I wouldn't want a wandering trader over here because it would be a pain to get back to my home. It's not a single biome world. Wow. Okay, well, yeah. No trees. Ow. I tried to jump there. Jump on, did not work. But there are no trees outside of birch and oak. That is all kinds of sad. Wow, you know, that's actually a massive mixed forest biome. Look at all the big trees I'm seeing. So, no new trees, as far as I can see. No other village either, not that I would need one. Yeah, I'm just gonna head back home. Gotta make my way back to me village to rest my weary soul. Well, actually, I want to plant these firefly bushes over there for the added ambiance. Or ambience, if you like pronouncing things how they're spelt. Ambiance, here I come. I'm gonna make my village all the more enjoyable to live in. Oh look, there's more firefly bushes. I have horses back in my place. No. Wait, do I have cows? I don't think I have cows. I hope I do have cows because I... Whoa. For a second there, I thought I saw one of those eye blossom things. Because, I don't know. But that's why I saw it, just because I thought I saw eye blossoms in a freaking plains biome. Not where they spawn, they only spawn in the Pale Garden. Yes, I believe it's called the Pale Garden. Why are there so many firefly bushes everywhere? I did not know there were so many when I came out here. Grab you, and all of these ones too. Give me that, and that one. I shall spare no firefly bush, if it's all for my village, for my people. Okay. I see my home, it's on the horizon. Now I get to plant a bunch of firefly bushes. Naturally, some have to go outside my own home. Because, let's be real, I'm the most important one in this village. I suppose I can put some next to the church as well. Next to the well. Because that's where all the villagers like to gather. And then, yeah, I could place these around the houses. There we go. And there we go. Look at that. There's fireflies everywhere now. I love it. Oh my god. My cat is being so annoying today. Why is my hunger so low? I'm just now noticing that. Not even a pork chop will fill me so. Find an eat raw flesh and then just stand still since I got the hunger effect, and that should do the trick. Close the recipe book. I don't know why that's still open. But we shall wait here for the full 30 seconds until my hunger dissipates to not attack my saturation. For I do not wish to feel hunger. I do not desire to crave food. Okay, there we go. No more hunger effect. I got a lot of these wheat seeds. Just plop these back in here to make more bone meal. This is my auto... Wait, I just realized. Why didn't I use my auto smelter for the copper? You know, I won't think too much about that. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it. I need to move this street light. And let's be real, I need to move this firefly bush as well. You can go right there under the window, though. So this needs to be the actual proper path. Wait, the path only needs to be 2 wide. Nice. Okay, so I said this earlier in my first recording, but I originally wanted to change all of these street lights out for redstone lamps and daylight sensors so they're off during the day and kick on at night. But then I remembered that to make redstone lamps, you need to gather glowstone, and I still haven't made my way to the nether yet because I haven't found any lava. I got plenty of water, so I'm fine on that, and it's just the lava that I need. Ooh, and since I got down to the deep slate layer, I can also use deep slate now. Woo! I want to use deep slate for the paths. I really like deep slate tiles. I've said this multiple times before. And so that's what I'm going to make the path out of, which means, you know what, I'm not going to upgrade my houses to deep slate. Because then I'd want to build those out of deep slate tiles too, but then they would look too similar to my path, and that would cause problems. There'd be too much sameness. And I don't want that, so I'm going to have to think of a different block to upgrade my houses into next. Maybe I'll just expand them as the next upgrade. Yeah, that would make sense. But I definitely want to replace the tough stuff I currently have going on though. Because while I do kind of like the tough texture, I really don't want to see this everywhere, and it's sort of hard to gather. Because they only spawn in those large geodes underground, right? Alright. That, and then that. Gotta make this a sort of a curvy path. There we go. Some of my houses over this way don't actually have paths. For now, I think I should probably connect these houses via the paths. Alright, so 2. And then sort of do this. Bye-bye torch, you can go there instead. Bye-bye firefly bush, you can go there instead. I'm gonna connect these paths, and then later on I'll connect this path with the wider villager area. But for now, this should do between these houses. Break. Because I'm running out of deep slate now. 1 stack left of the deep slate tiles. And I guess connecting this path to the well will probably take more than what I currently have, but I should be able to get most of the path done to the well. So much maneuvering stuff around. Alright, let's place this here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, actually, hold on. I'll have to connect that house to these houses first. Alright, there we go. And place you. 4 torches. Personally, this would not be how I would make street lamps, but you know, it's village original. Might as well keep it in the village. Alright. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to navigate around the firefly bush, and then continue on. 1, 2, 3. There we go, and then like that. This should connect all of these houses via deep slate tile paths now. Right in proper pavement. Click you and you. Can't believe I misclicked 2 blocks like that. There we go. Now all these houses are connected. Now I can start dragging them out towards the well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yep, so I can't make it all the way to the well, unfortunately. That is the limit of my current amount of deep slate. But it's the start of the path. There we go. And for that, I am happy. Okay, fill this all the way out. And wait, hold on. Oh my god. Did I miscount? I think I might have. I don't know how I miscount by 4, but anyway, I guess I could take the path down one more time. There we go. And now, that's all of my deep slate gone. It is what it is. I think it's for the better because of how much better the paths look now. But this has been a long day for me, so I'm gonna leave things here. Oh, hopefully I don't make this same mistake next time, because this has been pain.